Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about how to grow a real engaged audience through organic strategies without relying on complicated tools or spending money. This is building an audience without paid ads. First, let's bust a myth. You've probably heard or maybe even thought that you need a budget to grow online. This is actually far from the truth, and in this video, you'll begin to see why this is false and how you can get real results without breaking the bank. The truth is, you don't need money. What you need is a strategy and consistency. Organic growth may be slower at first, but it builds deeper trust and it costs you nothing but your time. When done effectively, you can compound your efforts and maximize your results, making your time spent even more valuable. Here's why organic works so well, especially for beginners. You get real feedback fast, you build trust and connection with your audience, you don't need to worry about ad accounts, targeting, or budgeting, and you build skills that transfer across platforms. Additionally, platforms like TikTok, Reels, and Shorts are designed to help organic content go viral, even for smaller accounts. Before you start creating your content to attract clients, you need to know who your client is. Now, it's not just about who they are, where they live, and them hating to work a 9 to 5. You need to build clarity on who you help. Who's your ideal person? What are they struggling with? What do they want that your content or offer can help them get? Once you have a clear picture on the type of people you're going to be helping, then you'll have a clear picture on the message your content needs to send and the problem that your posts will help them solve. Here's a tip. Speak directly to one type of person and don't try to please everyone. The second core element of organic growth is the creation of value-based content. You won't want to just post for the sake of it. Your post should educate, entertain, inspire, or connect. Focus on quick wins, relatable stories, or tips that solve a real problem. Use storytelling and authenticity to build trust. You're not just building an audience, you're building a community. As you continue to build content around solving common problems that your audience might face, then the better off your audience will turn into a community of people that you can help. The third and final piece of the core elements is consistency over perfection. Show up consistently even when it's not perfect. Repetition builds recognition, brand presence, and trust. Using content frameworks or templates can help you to stay on track and have consistency. And you have access to some already done for you templates and tools available inside of the Strategic Marketing Experts Secret Member Vault. To access the vault, check the featured post section of this group. There you'll find a link to the vault where I've put together tons of valuable resources designed with your growth in mind. Remember, imperfect content beats perfect silence every time. So, in closing, where should we be focusing our time and energy when it comes to building our online business? Choose one platform to post consistently on. Engage with others using comments, DMs, and replies. Create conversation with everything you post. When people leave engagement, engage back. Direct traffic that you create to one destination, whether that's a group, an offer, or a lead magnet that you've created. It's much easier to direct them to other offers and products once you've gotten them into the initial point of access you've chosen. By following these tips, you'll be better off and won't fall into some of the other habits that you should avoid. One of the biggest things that you should stay away from is spamming groups with your offer. It's a method that has made its rounds on the internet and it should be avoided at all costs. It's similar to throwing a bunch of flyers on the ground in a parking lot and hoping somebody doesn't deem your flyer as just trash. So don't do this. Another thing you should try to avoid is copying a viral trend without context. A viral trend on TikTok involves a popular audio clip where creators might lip sync to a funny or relatable soundbite. Digital marketers seeing its popularity might be tempted to jump on the trend, lip syncing to the audio or mimicking the trend simply because it's trending. Instead of blindly copying a trend, take a step back and evaluate whether or not that you can make the trend fit your brand and message. For instance, as a digital marketer, you could use the same trend, but put your own twist on it by relating the soundbite or visuals to something meaningful for your audience. For example, if the trend involves a funny soundbite about feeling overwhelmed, you might use that as an opportunity to showcase how simplified digital marketing strategies can help relieve that stress for beginners. Instead of just copying the lip sync, you might briefly explain how many people feel overwhelmed when starting an online business and then give a quick, actionable tip to make the process easier. By connecting the viral trend to a relevant, valuable message for your audience, you're not just jumping on a bandwagon, you're maintaining authenticity and providing content that resonates with your audience's struggles, while also staying true to your brand's value of simplifying digital marketing. This approach not only keeps you in tune with trends, but also ensures that your content is still purposeful and aligned with your goals of educating and helping others, without just jumping on viral trends for the sake of it. And finally, avoid trying to post on every platform at once. This can overwhelm beginners, leading to burnout and inconsistent content. When you're just starting out, focusing on too many platforms can spread your efforts too thin, making it harder to build momentum. In later training, we'll share a strategy to help you post to multiple places without creating new content for each one. By repurposing content effectively, you can reach a broader audience while saving time and energy, ensuring your efforts are more focused and sustainable. Additionally, this will provide more reach for you in the long run. By now, I hope you're starting to see why you don't need ads to build influence online. All you really need is clarity, content, and consistency. And in our next video, I'm going to review how you can create your first lead magnet and why it's a game changer for building your email list and turning followers into leads.